The St. Louis Cardinals are being investigated by the FBI and Justice Department for hacking into the Houston Astros database. This according to a story in the New York Times today. This is the first known case, Chris, of corporate espionage involving a professional sports team actually hacking in to another team's network. This is fascinating.
Law enforcement officials say that these discussions about trades and stats and scouting reports were compromised. It didn't say which employees were being discussed in the investigation or the focus of the investigation. A spokesman for the commissioner, Rob Manfred, said that baseball has cooperated entirely with this investigation. We want to bring in the reporter for the New York Times that broke this story just hours ago, Michael Schmidt. Michael, bring us up to speed and tell us, how did the FBI become aware of this hack into the system of the Astros?
Last summer, Deadspin, linking to a website that had anonymous documents posted on it, had a bunch of internal discussions and correspondences from within the Astros system. The Astros saw this. They realized their networks were compromised. Them and Major League Baseball went to the FBI and said there was an illegal intrusion. At the time, they didn't think that it was another team. They thought it may be a group like Anonymous or some rogue hackers or something like that, but they never thought it would be another team.
Michael, is there any idea how far back this could potentially go?
No, it's not clear how far back it could go. We know that some of the information that was out there last summer related to trade discussions and that sort of thing that had happened the year before, but we don't know how far back it goes. The question actually going forward is, how soon will we see any type of charges? Does the Justice Department think there's enough here to actually make a case in court?
Do law enforcement officials have any idea who might be behind all of this?
Well, they believe that the people are inside the Cardinals front office. They started by looking into this, seeing who accessed the Astros network. The signs pointed back towards the Cardinals, and they started looking at the front office, and they have been trying to figure out who there was behind this.
How high up might this person be to have access to such material?
Well, I guess that's the question here. It's always the question in things like this, and Spygate and Deflategate, is who did it and who knew about it? Was this just a low-level person doing it on their own? Was it a low-level person doing it at the behest of someone else? Those are questions that we don't have answers to.
Okay, well, the Cardinals are saying they're fully cooperating with this investigation, as is Major League Baseball, and this is so unprecedented. Michael, any idea what Major League Baseball would do?
Well, I think what's going to happen is that Major League Baseball is going to wait for the federal government to conclude its investigation, see whether they bring charges, and then at that point determine whether they want to bring any discipline against the Cardinals or against the front office folks.